everyone. Welcome back sa ating class. We will discussing today the Homeroom Guidance Program Module 3. We are guided in these lessons on Homeroom Guidance Program Module 3 with our objectives. At the end of this lesson, I am expecting to you to perform the exhibit, the importance of oneself in the following aspects of physical, physiological, intellectual, spiritual, and social. So, what is your strength and weaknesses? My strength and weaknesses. And last lessons we already tackled on your module about your strength and your weaknesses, right? So today we are going to identifying your strength. Maybe this is our strength or this is our weaknesses. So my strength and weaknesses. It is important to feel good about yourself, right? Okay. Mahalaga talaga yung bibigyan ng importante yung maramdaman natin yung magandang pakiramdam sa ating sarili. Some teenagers feel good when they learn how to do something well, like being able to swim without drowning. What things do you do to make you feel good? Yun yung mga tanong na kung ang iba ay nakapagpasaya yung paglalaro ng basketball, yung iba naman ay maligaya na sila kapag sila ay nakapagpasaya din ng tao or like ng mga comedian natin. Other people masaya kapag sila ay nakapagkanta, no? So, for you, ano ba yung makapagpasaya sa'yo? Ano ba yung bagay na gagawin natin na after na magawa natin is we feel good, no? So ito yung mga bagay na dapat ay mabuti, na dapat ay yung nirerespeto natin yung emotions ng iba. Hindi yung nakapagpasaya tayo pero we are just baga meron na tayong tinatapakang ibang tao. So ito yung mga bagay na tinatanong ko na ano yung makapagpasaya sa'yo na you feel good na nasa mabuti. How do you feel when people say something nice about you? O do you experience na ibang tao na proud sa iyo, yung hinahangaan ka? For example, magaling ka sa basketball, magaling ka pagsusulat, or matalino kang klaseng tao, then other people look at you, no, na kasi you are so very, kumbaga, performing. So, ano ba yung nararamdaman natin? Siyempre, masaya, di ba? Masaya because there are other people appreciating your achievements, di ba? Does it makes you feel happy and important? So, importante ba? Of course, no? Mahalaga yung maramdaman natin yung saya, yung totoong saya because we can think, no, yung sinasabing may stress tayo, di ba? Kapag yung tao kasing masaya, yung totoong saya is lahat ng nagagawa niya within that day ay mabuti, no? Yung it will not hurt other people. Then, what things do they say, no? So, kapag nakapagpasaya ka, no? So, ano yung mga bagay-bagay o ano yung mga nasasabi nila sa atin kapag nakita ka nilang masaya, di ba? So, siyempre, they will inspire you, di ba? Pag pwede ka nilang maging idolo or something na hangaan, di ba? What makes you sad? Ayan. Ano ba yung nakapagpalungkot sa atin? Siyempre, first is yung mawala, no, sa ating tabi, yung mga loved ones natin, di ba? Or something we lose things that's important to us, di ba? Other thing is yung malayo tayo sa isa't isa, no? So, sa'yo, ano yung mga bagay na family, siyempre dapat supportive. One thing is yung mga taong pinahalagahan mo ay pinahalagahan ka din. Other things is yung mga taong ang handang sumuporta sa'yo. So yun yung mga bagay na makapagpasaya sa akin. How about you? No? Frustrated. Siguro na po frustrated kapag maraming mga deadlines na hindi natin nasusunod yung ating timeline, yung ating time frame. Nearest tayo sa deadline, so nakapag-frustrate yon. Other things is yung we fail, 'di ba? Na hindi natin naabot yung mga expectations. Pero that's expectations is it depends to our skills, or it depends to our ability. How are you going to comfort yourself? Sa akin, I'm going to comfort myself in a way na mag-pray, no? Acceptance. Other things is, yung mag-forgive ka. Yun yung mga bagay na yun nakapag-comfort sa'yo. Kapag ikaw yung taong hindi marunong magpatawad, no? Hindi ka mag-forgive, o yung tumanggap ng mga pagkakamali, it not makes you comfort, di ba? Kasi pa, you feel insecure, you feel angry, no? You feel sad. So, dapat, we learn how to accept, no? We learn how to love, no? To love yourself, of course, and to love one another. And bring happy to everybody. So, we discussing today, using the concept map, it talks about the aspect of oneself. The aspect of oneself in terms of social. Yan. Mahalaga yung social, di ba? Where you can uh, where you can mingle other people, where you can share, no? Where you can find, no? Persons, no? That makes you happy, di ba? Physical natin, no? Ito yung physical na dumadala sa atin, no? We can walk kapag yung ating paa ay paralisado, di ba? O we can see kapag yung mata natin is there's something wrong, no? We can't do anything if our physical is bar down, di ba? Can't function. Yan. Next is psychological. Yan, yung ating pag-uugali, no? No. So, um kapag hindi natin nakokontrol. Intellectual, yung ating pag-iisip, di ba? If if we always think, no, to fight, so walang magandang mangyayari sa buong araw mo. But if we think, we choose to be happy, there's something good happen to us, no? Yung ating spiritual, we know everybody has own beliefs, no? With different religions, but if we, no, if we don't have belief, no, sa ating spiritual, there's something lacking, no? Walang inspirasyon na nag-guide sa'yo, no? But depende sa tao, no? Kung yung tao ay may paniniwala when it talks to God, di ba? Pwede rin may spirit, yung fighting spirit. Yan. Next is we discuss now the physical and physiologically aspects. Body image is a picture on how you see yourself, di ba? Kapag nagharap tayo sa salamin, ayan, nakikita natin yung ating. That's our body image. It directly influences your self-esteem. Yan. When you have healthy body image, you feel comfortable about your body and know how care for it, 'di ba? So tama 'yon. Kapag ikaw ay we always doing exercise, maganda yung pakiramdam mo. Next is also means recognizing the qualities and strengths that make you feel good about yourself. Plus, a positive environment where friends and family are supportive of each other is essential to valuing oneself. So, mahalaga yung pangalagaan natin yung ating body image, di ba? Next is our psychological aspect. This is the team self-esteem and used to describe a person's overall sense of self-worth or personal value. So, ano ka bilang tao, or what word can describe you, 'di ba? Meron tayong mga idolo that we can describe using word, no? Or we can describe using things, 'di ba? Or objects na. Or uh, other that the nakahawig ng kanyang pagkatao. In other words, how much you appreciate and like yourself. So tayo ba, we always often na hinahangaan natin yung iba. No? The question is, hinahangaan din ba natin yung ating dapat, yes, no? Dapat we believe our strength. We believe our ability, our capability. Dapat tayong unang naniniwala na kung kaya nila, dapat kaya ko at maniwala ka sa sarili mo na kaya mo. It involves a variety of belief about yourself such as appraisal of your own appearance, belief, emotions, and behavior. Siyempre, iba naman yung believe sa sarili pero wala naman yung nagawa, di ba? So ito yung sinasabi ko na maniwala ka na sa sarili mo, then put it in actions. Ayan. So, next is the intellectual mental aspects. Ayan. The person's mental or intellectual being is very important following oneself. Yes, because ito yung nagko-control, ito yung ating interestingly has largely been wanted. Given the significance of spiritual aspect, it plays the lives of all people to strengthen self-worth. Yan. Ito yung mga inspiration ninyo or yung mga pinaniwalaan ninyo sa inyong sarili that motivate you. Whatever else may be required for the fulfillment of the person's desire, peace, and harmony is benevolently connected to one's spiritual belief of the Almighty. Ayan. So, we have our own belief. Then, you need also to value our spiritual belief because ito rin yung nagmo-motivate sa atin. No? It functions din sa ating buong katawan na yung paniniwalaan mo kasi ito na yung ginagawa mo eh. If you can't do kung sa tingin mo is hindi mo ito paniniwalaan. As valuing oneself is defined by standard measures about yourself and others, it carries substantial social. So ito is social. Social aspect. As valuing oneself is defined by the standard measures of how you feel about yourself and others, it carries substantial social reward. Showing value tends to invoke repis- rep- reciprocity and cooperation in society. Social aspect is an important part for a person to encompass all diversity in life. So dapat you give something uh, yung sinasabi nating value when it comes to your social aspect na because it's very important on how you mingle and how you socialize outside your world no because nakikita mo yung different body image, different characteristic, so dapat you carries it all no and dapat you can balance or control yourself as you mingle different characteristic that you encounter in your outside world. Okay, so for that, you are going to do the activity one. No? So from that lessons, you perform that activity one, write a poem that dedicated to you on how you will valuing oneself in the different aspect to life, at least one stanza in every aspect. So ito yung ating physical, intellectual, social, spiritual, and our yung sociological aspects. So one stanza every aspect. And for our activity 2, ayan, you will, I will give you the short story about, that is a sad story. Then after, after that, after that, you are, answer that question. If you are that child, what will you do to make everything turn into a positive one in terms of physical, intellectual, psychological, spiritual, and so at the end, always keep in mind that understand your worth, value your life, and appreciate your blessing. Unknown. Self-love is not selfish. You cannot truly love another until you know how to love. At the end of the day, you need to love yourself. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for this.
Jelek, murah. Kamu ngerti gak sih perasaan aku? Aku bosan hidup miskin. Kok barang kita hilang semua, Pak? Apa? Ini apaan sih Bapak ini? Apa sih Bapak ini maksudnya?
Bapak beli nasi Makan dulu. Astagfirullahaladzim. Berangkat, Nak?